Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation is Manj Mahalla Panjwa. Keeni Daya Gopal Gosain, Gur ke charan vase man mahi, अंगीकार किया तिन करते दुख का डेरा टहया जियो मन तन वसया सच्चा सोई बिखड़ा थान न दिसै कोई दूत दुश्मन सब सज्जन होए एको स्वामी आहया जियो जो किछ करे सो आपे आपे बुद्ध सियाणप किछु न जापै अपने संतां नो आप सहाई प्रभ परम बुलावा लाहया जियो चरण कमल जन का आधारो आठ पहर राम नाम वापारो सहज आनंद गावे गुण गोविंद प्रभ नानक सर्व समाहया जियो. The protector self, Gopal Gosain, in its mercy, Keeni Daya, installed Guru wisdom in my mind. Gur ke charan vase man mahe. That is Guru Arjan making an assertion of his experience with Guru wisdom. This was an act of benevolence and mercy that Guru wisdom was given to him. The doer, he goes on to say, took me in its embrace, accepted me. In other words, angikar kiya tin karte. And then the abode of sorrow came crumbling down. Dukh ka dera daya jiyo. And we'll talk a little bit about what this might mean. Dukh really means suffering, and dera can be thought of as a habitation. It's also a quagmire, and I suspect it means both of these things in this particular context. So suffering or sorrow or dukh has long been considered a characteristic of our conditioned existence. And here it refers to our cyclic existence as a quagmire from which we can free ourselves only with proper knowledge. And the quagmire, which, as you know, keeps pulling you down, consists of the conditioning of causation, karam, the delusionary mesh of maya, impermanence, and it is this that roots us in haume. That is the source of all dukh. Mantan vasya sacha soe bikhda than na disai koi. Doot dushman sab sajjan hoye eko swami ahya jiyo. The Eternal One dwells in my mind body. Mantan vasya sacha soe. The road ahead does not seem difficult. Bikhda than na disai koi. There is no enemy, only friends. Doot dushman sab sajjan. I see only one master. This is the state of mind when the Sacha Soy, the true one, is recognized as dwelling within. Recognition comes from Gurmat, which trains the mind to develop that inner vision. What is recognized is the presence of the Sacha Soy, which is immortal, outside of space, not temporal, outside of time, but yet, as we have seen in previous Shabads, paradoxically and simultaneously interpenetrating all levels of manifestation. Eko Swami ahe ajiyo. Jo kich kare so ape Buddh siyanap kich na jape. The intellect and understanding, Guruji tells us, are inadequate. Kich na jape. In fathoming the works of the Supreme Being. Whatever it does is its own work. Jio kich kare, so ape ape. The Prabh self helps its devotees. Apanya santano aap sahai. It removes self-doubt and delusion. Charan kamal jan ka adharo, आठ पहर राम नाम वापारो. Now, Charan Kamal, lotus feet, is obviously referring to divine wisdom. Divine wisdom is the refuge of the devotee, Janaka Adharo. And the life of a devotee is guided by self-knowledge. Aat Pahar Ram Naam Vaparo. And in conclusion, Nanak has found bliss, Sahaj Anand, by singing the praise, or rather by harmonizing with the One who is contained in everything. Gave Gun Govind, Prabh Nanak, Sarab Samaya Jiyo. That is, in essence, this Shabad. What can we draw from this? The first thing is obviously a reiteration that the goal of Gurbani and Gurmat is to help us break through our conditioned existence, to transcend the limitations of our conditioning, because that is the source of our sorrow. Now, it is quite conceivable that many of us don't even see it that way. Now, that is only an indication of how deeply asleep we are, that we haven't even begun to sense this. But a mind that is sensitive, that is receptive, begins to understand this. That our conditioned existence, as we said, conditioning of haume, of temporality, of attachments, aversions, is really the source of our unhappiness. Call it existential angst. So this dukha ka dera that Guru Arjan talks about is this self-perpetuating prison. But when we recognize and realize the Sacha Soi, as he goes on to indicate, the Sacha Soi, which was previously obscured by a conditioned mind, what happens then is we overcome the world, so to speak. Man jeete jag jeet. That is to say, we overcome our own particular and restricted world experience. This is that expansion of vision. It is within. And in the instant of realizing the Sacha Soi, the world also loses its hostility. Doot dushman sab sajan hoy. And the Sacha Soi reveals itself as the merciful and benign self. Keeni Daya Gopal Gosain. So this is how the process works. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.